History whispers of moments: steel, oil, railroads, electricity, cars, internet. This is where visionaries didn't just watch the world change. They grabbed the levers, built empires, and became dynasty designers. That kind of moment is here again. It's called artificial intelligence. But this revolution is complex. Where do you even start? Where are the real risks? And where does the smartest opportunity lie to build something last? So today, in this episode, we're giving you the map. I'll break down the 5 critical layers of the AI stack, weighing the pros, the cons, opportunities at each level, so you can understand where the next fortunes might be forged. So let's begin. The first layer is called the silicon brains. This is where thought becomes tangible. The design and fabrication of the specialized chips, GPUs, TPUs, accelerators, that perform the complex calculation AI demands, they are the physical foundation of intelligence. What are the pros? Well, they are absolutely fundamental. Everyone needs these. Successful players command high margins and have deep technological moats. They control the hardware, control the pace. But there's the cons. Requires staggering capital investment. Needs world-class, highly scarce semiconductor expertise. Development cycles are long and incredibly risky. The barrier to entry is colossal, dominated by the giants. But here's the opportunity. Primarily lies in highly specialized niche chip designs for specific AI tasks, potential breakthroughs in materials or architecture, or becoming a key supplier to the giants, very limited for the newcomers. And here's the second layer. It's called the power plants. Think massive, humming data centers. These are the facilities packed with those level 1 chips, interconnected with high-speed networking, providing raw compute power needed to train and run large AI models. These are essential infrastructure. Now let's go over the pros. Critical structure, critical infrastructure supporting the entire ecosystem, high current demand driven by the AI growth. They can be tangible assets generating recurring revenue, benefits directly from growth at all higher levels. Let's look at the cons. Well, enormous capital expenditure, large capex. So, with that, there's a risk of becoming commodity as more capacity comes online, leading to price pressure, high operational cost, especially power, geographically constrained, potential for oversupply in the future. But there's opportunities. Designing, operating hyper efficient AI specific data centers, innovations in cooling and power management, and building edge data centers closer to users, geographic expansion into new regions. So that's the second layer. Let's go to the third layer, which is called the Minecrafters. These are the builders of the large foundational models, GPTs, Claudes, Geminis, Llamas of the world. Companies like OpenAI, Anthropic, Google, Meta, XAI are pushing the boundaries of AI capability, crafting the core digital minds. What are the pros? Well, potential to create truly transformative technology that defines the future, ability to attract elite AI talent and creates a platform others build upon, which has a huge influence if successful. That's the key word, if successful. Let's look at the cons. Astronomical training and research cost, which is billions. Hyper-competitive arms race dynamics. Extremely high valuations make investment difficult. Risk of models becoming somewhat commoditized over time. Significant ethical and regulatory hurdles. But there's opportunities. And the opportunities are developing highly specialized foundational models for scientific discovery, specific industries, and breakthroughs in model efficiency or training techniques, leading the charge in open source models, potentially merging capabilities with level 4. And now let's talk to the level 4, which is called the AI tool build. Okay, so you have the brains, the power, and models. So how do you actually use them? Well, this is where level 4 comes in. Level 4 provides the software infrastructure, MLOP platforms, vector database, deployment tools, APIs monitoring systems. These are essential tools for developers and businesses to effectively wield AI. The pros are it enables the widespread adoption and practical application of AI, huge market need for robust tooling, potential for high margin software revenues, and can serve a broad customer base across many industries. Let's look at the cons. Well, they're extremely crowded and competitive space, startups versus startups. Plus, level 3 players often build competing tools. Technology evolves rapidly, risking obsolescence, and can be complex to integrate with diverse models and cloud environments. Risk of being absorbed into larger platforms. But let's look at the opportunities. Building the best-in-class tools for specific niches. So, AI security, industry-specific workflows, creating seamless developer experiences, tool simplifying, fine-tuning, and deployment, bridging the gap between raw models and real-world applications. And now, this is the area that you should focus in. This is where a lot of money is going to be made. And finally, it is called where the AI meets the real world, which is the level 5. I call it the service superchargers. So, this is about applying all the technology from the lower levels to revolutionize specific services. Think AI-powered customer service, diagnostic tools in healthcare, automated accounting, personalized education, logistics optimization, using AI to deliver services better, faster, and more importantly, cheaper. So let's look at the pros. They target massive service economy. This is trillions of dollars in value creation. It often competes against legacy companies slow to adopt new tech, which is serve for disruption. It can achieve significant margin improvements over traditional methods, lower initial capital needed compared to level 1, 2, and 3, and directly solves tangible customer problems. But it also has a con. It requires deep domain expertise in addition to AI implementation skills. High execution risk. Building and scaling operations is challenging and can be fragmented with many niche players. Depending on the tools and the models from the lower layers, success relies heavily on operational excellence. Keyword. Keywords I would say is operational excellence. And the opportunities are identifying service sectors ripe for AI disruption, building AI native workflows from the ground up, combining AI with unique proprietary data, creating strong operational moats around specific AI applications, scaling proven solutions across industries or geographies. So there's the landscape for today's podcast. There's level 1, level 2, but they require immense capital and involve hardware. Level 3 is a high stakes R&D race creating the core minds. Level 4 builds the critical tools, and each has its place, its giants and challenges. But level 5, the server supercharger, stands out for many right now. It's less about inventing the core AI and more about masterfully applying it. The competition is often less nimble, the market is vast, and the potential to transform entire industries using Existing AI is staggering. It demands operational skills, such as tech savvy, but the path to building significant value seems more accessible here for new players. So, understanding these layers, the pros, the cons, and opportunities, is the first step, okay, toward navigating the AI revolution and perhaps designing your own dynasty. This revolution doesn't come very often. This is a chance for you to design, build your dynasty and your empire, just like what Andrew Carnegie did, just like what John D. Rockefeller did, just like what JP Morgan, and so many more titans that I cover in my channel. So, if you enjoy this content, subscribe, comment, and share. And join me next time for covering. If you want me to cover more AI subjects, comment down below and let me know your thoughts. And stay tuned for my next episode. Thank you for listening.